damn, this shit messy than a motherfucker. I mean, this shit don't even make no goddamn sense. I'm trying to rest and get myself together and shit. Nigga got me over here working, creating new formulas, creating new foods, creating new drinks and new hair care products and shit. And now I'm seeing everything this man done said, or a lot of shit this man done said is coming up. Man, they tan California up. Didn't I tell you it was Water World? Nipsey Hussle, Dr. Sabi, all the scientists, Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, other scientists have said that the world is in an upheaval right now. Today we have a geostorm going on out in space. And I'm sure NASA is tracking that. The satellites are tracking that. That's how they keep up with what's going on, as well as the Vatican and the U.S. And they deal with astrology, astronomy, and numerology. Hit my cash up, bitch, and make it clap. Somebody, one of my students, put my goddamn cash up in there. Queen, Drip, King, Nip, goddamn it. That's the cash up. One word. Queen, Drip, King, Nip. Put it in there for me. I told y'all we were in Water World. All these catastrophes were going to happen, and definitely California was one of the main places it was going to jump off from the time they murdered Nipsey on after that. You've seen it if you go look at it. Water catastrophes and damage and zombies. I tell y'all the zombies was coming with this liquid drug that you shoot up with and have you sleeping and high for goddamn 3 days. Now you see that trank mixed into with the fentanyl. You thinking you get some perk or some Molly, that goddamn it perk, that X, that be fentanyl. People taking that one time and falling dead because it's fake drugs in the street. You need to find a secure place to get this drug from, or your doctor, or somebody you know, or you need to test these. Y'all need to test these things for y'all put them in y'all mouth. That done came true. I said these zombie motherfuckers out here, pieces on riding off. Didn't I tell y'all these viruses and bacteria not only were gonna hit y'all in the planes, the trains, the Amtrak, the boats, the cruise ship and shit, and in places where there are large groups of people in big high-rise buildings where you have to engage with a lot of people, and cafeterias and school and children. And now you see the CDC done put a warning out for the whole United States about this goddamn strep or this fungus, which also deal with bacteria as well, that is so dangerous down here in Atlanta, and it's moving to other states in the United States, killing people in these medical facilities and these nursing homes. These children are getting all these unexplained upper respiratory illnesses. They think it's just a flu and a cold. It cannot be explained because they are merging with other bacterial and viral strains, as well as STD strains, where I told y'all they were going to become antibiotic resistance and not work, getting in the brain and the central nervous system and meningitis and meningococcus. You see, I seen this here of yesterday. They done tore up all hell out there in different parts of California. Said that it's historic because a tornado done hit goddamn in LA, like in the inner city or downtown. Yesterday, the day before, it done flooded. A cyclone done came through California, some parts of California, flooding out there. And something else happened today. I don't know if the tornado hit today, and the cyclone was yesterday with a real bad storm out in California. These eye drops, these fake tears, they having this eye drop. They've been taking that shit. Whoever was putting that together in that lab done contaminated that shit with a real bad bacteria. It done got in people's eyes. These people going blind if they don't get to the doctor as quick as possible. They've been taking that product anywhere in the United States. It's so bad. These people eye infections where they losing their sight, and they actually have to dig these people eyeballs out their goddamn head. Now, you know, if they digging them out their head and that optic nerve runs into the brain, is connected to the ear, nose, throat, eyes, ear, nose, throat, and brain, that's also going to become a bacteria if they don't stop it. That because they say that bacterial infection move rapidly, very, very fast. So if you notice it and some eye irritation, you've been taking it, you better get your ass to the doctor real quick. That's what the doctors are saying, because it moves so fast, it'll kill you. A lot of people have died from this. So you knowing that shit is going in the brain and the whole central nervous system. If you don't get that shit treated in time, because it no medicine will work, it won't heal. I told y'all that shit. Man, let's get to the real goddamn it good shit. Did not, boy, this shit blowing my goddamn it mind. This is after the fuck I said it. Cause you know how all the haters here. I'm crazy and all this shit, but they still ain't, I'm waiting. They still ain't proved that I was crazy yet. I told y'all I'm just not dripping. I'm drippy AF up here. I'm leaking, goddammit. Had to change my clothes throughout the day, bitch, because drip is leaking. It's so drippy-fied in this motherfucker. Drippy AF and damn drippy-fied, bitch. I got all these drinks I done made in the past few days that Nipsey done gave me because I'm dripping that goddamn hard. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you see me, bitch? Because I'm drippy AF, motherfucker. Drippified nation in this bitch, goddammit. The pilots, didn't I tell y'all Nipsey said these motherfucking airplane pilots were going to be up in the air and fucking fall out and have a heart attack and see the other shit? You know, I really can't say they be getting stuck. You know what I'm saying? They get that sticker. Huh? It's been proven, they still don't want to admit it. Some of these doctors even coming out and admitting when them people get that sticker. You know how you get that sticker on your arm, get that lollipop. These people been getting blood clots and having unexplained heart attack, have to rush to the hospital. You need people, teenagers and people in their 20s, when they get their lollipop sticker. You know what I'm saying? When they been good at the doctor, they get that sticker on their arm with their sucker. They be getting their sticker and falling the fuck out, standing up. It be two pilots on these planes. It was Southwest, goddammit. This just happened today or last night, goddammit. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? I think this shit happened last week. I mean, I can't make it up. Even though they said, you know, that I'm not drippified. This ain't the drippified nation over here. This ain't the messy crew over here. This ain't the VP, goddammit, hard body, goddammit, beast mode nation in this bitch. They don't want to respect it. Pimp, I done told you, you ain't got to like the pimping, bitch, but you must respect this pimping because it's cold. Brr. It's a blizzard over in this motherfucking bitch. I done told you, goddammit. Now, you know when these big news stations start reporting it to back up what the fuck I said before it happened, you know that it's real. One nation under groove, and this bitch is getting summertime, but bitch, it's cold. It's a bird. It's cold in here. It's so cold. I'm so cold with it, bitch. I think I'm so cold I might need to retire. You know what I'm saying? I might need to retire. I might need to leave y'all alone with these public reads and shit. I need to go chill and really get myself together. Drill need to take a vacation so I can really, really tend to myself like I need to. I think it's time I might need to be quiet. They said, goddammit, I think it was Southwest Airline pilot was up there flying. Lord, it's not funny. It just still be blowing my mind. It'd be amazing, man. It was an off-duty pilot from another airline seen that the pilot in Southwest, I guess he was on the plane, was incapacitated, had to go help his ass fly that plane. Huh? Somebody please put it in here, drip wrong, goddammit. Okay, Terry, drip or drown. You murray fatty pimpin'. Y'all seen that shit? Because I put up there so y'all could see it. This done happened several times. Did you see yesterday and the day before 2 more train derailments? Now, one of the young brothers that respect me always look out for me. I told him to put it up there. He said, Alexis, they're just going to say it's in the current news now. You just saying, I said, really? You need to respect this pimping and check this dripping. And I showed him, I said this last year about 6 months ago, goddammit, before anything like that ever fucking happened. Back to back, it wasn't happening when I said it in 2022. We see at the beginning of 23. Drip don't do that. Drip don't make predictions. Alexis K. Tyler, I would never make a prediction about something that is happening right now. It's already occurring. No, I say it before I know what the fuck I'm talking about and it's not happening. When I think it's crazy. Because you can see me on a video from last year. I think I said, you know what? I don't know. And this might sound crazy to y'all, but Nip said these trains finna start derailing. These people gonna get killed on these trains, and it's finna be some type of war somewhere. If not in the U.S., gonna be overseas with these people getting blown up on train. I just seen all these dead white bodies laying on this train like it was with Hitler and this Holocaust, and they got dirt on them. Oh, God damn. Speaking of that, you see yesterday or the day before over there in Ukraine, Russia done sent a bomb into an apartment building in a residential area and blowed it up. Fire was everywhere. Didn't I tell you, Nissa showed me that along with the volcanic eruption and the earthquake, we done had earthquakes where they let me know. People be sending me emails and shit and putting it on Instagram. Afghanistan, or was it Pakistan? And I had in Ecuador, which is also dealing with economic collapse. Ecuador, Brazil. Do you hear drill? I mean, y'all be giving me donations when I ask y'all to. I love y'all. I need y'all to hit the cash up, make it clap. Can y'all please give me a donation for some towels, like some beach towels, because I'm dripping so hard. I need some extra towels and things. You know, because you know all these Walmarts and all these stores is Cracker Barrels is closing and going out of business, goddammit. So since I be dripping so hard, I'm real drippified and sanctified and holy with this pimping and this dripping. I need some nice towels and stuff. I need to get me a brand new refrigerator so I can put all them motherfucking fresh juicy fruits with the goddamn different forms of liquors in them so drip can be rehydrated because I'm dripping so bad over here. And oh my God, did you see in California, yesterday a plant exploded because I told y'all the type of fire Nipsey was showing me with Grandma Hustle, and I was standing above the ground and like above the building looking down. The fire, the explosion hit the bottom floor and it was coming up and the fire was so hot. It couldn't be put out right then. It could burn people up. It was so hot. Dad said, this is a volcano, baby. You was talking about an earthquake. He said, now it's also a bomb. It's going to be an explosion. I told y'all that shit. Because I know you with that shit. I'm with. You with that pimp and drip weed, see? Because we have a church over here. I think I need a vagina power Bible and a special goddamn Bible and secret code to give to my special members for the Drip Nation. One nation under groom, and the goddamn pussy preacher, aka Drip, is so drippified in this motherfucker. We need to get sanctified and have a church, and have an altar up there with the food and drinks King Nip have goddamn it bestowed upon us in this bitch, goddamn it. You see what I'm saying? Not only have mercy, because I wasn't thinking something like that would happen in the U.S. I thought they had better security equipment and shit. God damn, it wasn't just over there in Ukraine. And he killing motherfuckers by the boatloads and train loads over there in California. The damn plant, a chemical explosion done blowed up there. Was it yesterday? And they couldn't just put it out. And then it jumped and broke up from one spot to another. Correct, Reverend Drip and the pussy preacher if I'm wrong. Correct the pastor, goddammit, if I'm wrong. You know, because, you know, my mind ain't that great. Because, you know, I've been dripping. You know, I'm a little bit dehydrated. I got to go down there and get me something else to drink. I've been making the drinks, but I ain't been drinking them. Shan, better get on motherfucking red ass over here and get this goddamn drink. Because that motherfucking blueberry lemonade. Whoo-wee. And you know, I made that ghetto. You know how you growing up in the project? So your grandmama, your mama, whoever, they keep the variety pack of goddamn it Kool-Aid with the Kool-Aid man on that big old goddamn it Glaby wearing that glass goddamn it jug outfit and shit. You know, that it ain't nothing like that ghetto iced tea and that ghetto lemonade and that ghetto Kool-Aid with a whole lot of goddamn sugar in it. With a lot of lemon sliced in that motherfucker with the seeds in it and shit. And put that motherfucking Kool-Aid lemonade in that bitch. Along with that ghetto Kool-Aid. Mix it together. Woo! Put some IQ in it. I got that ghetto lemonade with that goddamn blueberry hidden off in it. And that goddamn vodka. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, then I might get that gin. You know that gin make you sing. Some people like white looker. I really don't. I like brown looker, but she want the white, so I got it for her. You know, I got that brown over here. Me and Nip like that brown. So I also got a version with that brown look like they got them that dirty sour. Cause it look a little dirty, you know, cause it's brown instead of yellow. That brown look at me with that dirty sour lemonade. You see what I'm saying? So I need that. I need y'all to send me some donation, give me some towels and new refrigerator and thing. So I won't fall out and have to be rushed to the hospital and get no electrolyte put in my arm through the IV because I'm dripping so hard in this bitch. It's a drip. I'm dripified, bitch. That's my new one. A new one. Tripified. Like I'm sanctified and goddamn it holy and I'm prophesying. Queen Drip, the pussy pastor, is in church. It's in session, goddamn it, for the summer. We finna get hooked up. All y'all be wanting to eat and drink. I wish y'all was here or be visiting here. Goddamn, so we can eat, so you can have some of this goddamn it Drip Nation and have it altar food, cause it's goddamn it off the motherfucking chain, goddamn it, to get fucked by somebody this summer. Have mercy, huh? Okay, like I was saying, this shit done blowed up in California. Then today, is it today? Correct me if I'm wrong, or was it last night? It done blowed up in Texas. It's been a big explosion in a plant, a chemical explosion. Now, y'all know you just can't throw no water on that. And that's not going to go down. You got to put that chemical fires, you got to treat, and they get real, real hot. Will burn your skin off, goddamn it, because it's so much hotter and it burns deeper and longer. Y'all see that shit exploded in Texas at a plant, a chemical goddamn fire. You seen that shit? Yeah, see, donate to the church. You got to put your donation in the offering. You get you a plate and get you a drink, goddamn, for a donation, goddamn it. Sipping on that gin, and you got that gin will make you sing, and that goddamn it, lemonade. As soon as I got them to get better, I want that lemonade, that blueberry lemonade with me some fried fish and coleslaw and hush puppy. With them, I don't want no steak fried with. I want them crinkle cut fried that cook golden brown and crunchy on the outside and real soft and firm and tender. That potato firm and tender, and they got them inside with that yellow tartar sauce. They had on pickle and onion shit in it. It'd be real damn sweet, but it'd be tangy and motherfucking spicy, goddamn it, with a little mustard off in it, and then have me some damn ketchup on the side, that thick Heinz ketchup. And so I can dip my fries in there and stick to the goddamn ketchup. It don't be that goddamn value right, and that cheap ketchup that be thin like water and shit. That thick ketchup. Goddamn it, I'll throw some shit on the grill. Woo wee! Yes, you could put a donation in the offering and get you a plate, goddamn, and get you a drink, and then see, you can't drink no drink like that and just be to yourself. You got to drink a drink like that, and when it's country like that, and you got to say something to let everybody know. You got to say, you see what I'm saying? And it be real cold. I'm gonna make sure you have a chill on that motherfucker, and the chill around the glass. You know, I'm country. I like to make shit and let the cure in them goddamn in mason jar. Some of that shit be so good it make you say that shit. But don't be sitting out there in that lawn chair around that goddamn grill smoking and shit, with the meat smoking and chilling with the goddamn radio or the goddamn boombox and shit, and the motherfucker call that booming system in the trunk, and goddamn drinking and chilling back while the shit could, you know what I'm saying, man? Yeah. Yeah, it's just some country motherfuckers in here. Woo, okay, Andrea, that woo nerd. Look, I'm not finna get up out of that woo nerd, because y'all not finna tell them people's on me, goddamn it. I got that wool nurse, but I'm not finna get you. Not finna give you that wool. Woo! I'll be satisfied with that, goddamn it. If you start leaning a little bit and you have to get somebody to drive your car and drive you home because you can't drive, then I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of hitting. I'm dripified in that area, you know what I'm saying, about the food and drink, you know, the beverage and shit, the commissary, all that, you know what I'm saying, I got it. So that done happen. You know something else he told me? I want to tell y'all that they are not discussing with you. The motherfuckers in that military and that old folks home. I done already told y'all to watch the motherfuckers in old folks home, but a lot of them old folks is on them prescriptions, and they get them people tired, or they killing them by overdosing them to get the money and to clear the bed. Y'all need to check on y'all loved ones. If y'all choose not to take care of them at home like us real peoples do, and our ancestors would do, and y'all dump them in these homes, they're abusing them, they're sick, they have bed sores on, they're not eating properly, or they can't eat because they have infections in them. And we know the infections are now super strange. Like I told you, the medicine's not working. A lot of them are not diagnosing them properly, giving them medicines because they don't care about them. They just want to get their check. And then they're not even cleaning them, pissing on themselves and piss on the floor. Very unsanitary conditions, the way they treat these people and disrespect them because their ages. Just because the person is older, you think they don't mean nothing, you want to get them out of the way. That's what a lot is happening. And a lot of them have mental illnesses that are undiagnosed. And the military, those different branches of military and secret service that your daughters and sons or your parents, if they're in there, a lot of things they do you don't know about and they cannot tell you. And then, they begin a sticker. They begin a lucky sticker on their arm, and they sucker. They don't tell you about that. Or, I think that this president might have tried to stop that from being mandatory. I could be wrong. I don't know if it was Trump talking about not making it mandatory or this president not making it mandatory to get your stick and your lollipop on your arm, your tattoo stick on your arm, because you've been a good girl, you've been a good boy, and then get your lollipop. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these military people that are veterans that get out, they're going to turn to zombies too. Why? Because they already have severe PTSD and mental and emotional problems because of what was given to them, that it was mandatory everybody take, and then they come out and they're stressed out and they're frustrated because they don't treat them with respect when they get here. They're not getting the right medication when they go to the VA hospital. They're not getting diagnosed properly, or they don't listen to them, believe them. They're not getting the employment they need to get. And then some of them really can't get extra education because their mind is messed up and they can't focus and they can't think because their cells and their DNA has been altered, spliced, and mutated into something else. And a lot of them are drug addicts because a lot of them have been injured severely and they didn't get the right medical treatment and get reconstruction where limbs were damaged or limbs were lost, and phantom symptoms where an arm used to be, a hand used to be. If they're in a lot of pain, they don't believe them, or they tell them they have a psychiatric problem or mental problem. And so these people are going to the street on the low, getting drugs there, or these doctors give them the wrong medication or give them medications just to shut them up. And these people are using fentanyl, they're using coke, they're using heroin. They're secretly doing these things, and some of them, correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody works at a military hospital or is a veteran or knows veterans to confirm, or maybe not, because I'm still going to say it because I'm seeing it. And not only are a lot more of them are going to commit suicide, but a lot more of them are going to become more violent and start just shooting a dog. The neighbors say some slick shit they don't like. Maybe one or two things, 2 or 3 words. Motherfucker gonna snap over them 2 or 3 words. They're gonna get to arguing. This thing they do, they shoot the neighbor, shoot they dog too, and shoot the whole motherfucking family. Or get up, go off because of whatever has been put in them. And some of them have chips in them. And they've been altered, they real paranoid. They'll see you and you looking like a regular person. But when they see you in their mind, you looking at something, you look like somebody coming at them, and you standing there in the real 3D dimension with your hands down saying, baby, what's wrong? What's going on? They don't see and hear that because their mind is showing them like you in the goddamn Tom Clancy video game, goddamn it, and shoot your motherfucking ass up, go backwards in time as if they in Afghanistan somewhere doing some secret dirty shit, going in them people's house, shooting women and children, go through the house, shoot their own motherfucking mama, grandmama, wife, 2 children, 6-month-old. The mama dog and the 6 baby puppies he was just doting on and taking a picture, sharing on motherfucking Facebook. Nigga gonna snap. I'm talking about black, white, all ages. You finna see this here. That's what Nipsey told. I said, oh my goodness. Them getting on these planes, people been showing me these videos, they clowning on these planes. I told y'all, because a lot of them done got they lollipop sticker and they tattoo on their own. So they on there drunk, on X, mind already ain't stable, stressed out, ain't getting jobs, ain't working, frustrated about a lot of other things, and mind is clicking on and clicking off. He also showed me these people, all these people are being tracked because of what's been put in their body and what they take in or what viruses they've been exposed to that are mutating. Some are walking around diseases with them and don't even know it. Just like, what was it, Al Capone died from a real case, bad case of syphilis, lost his mind and everything. That shit will do that to you, along with that virus, and they got them in HIV and AIDS. I know people that were undiagnosed and they started having really bad coordination problems, very bad mood swing and violent, until they found out they had HIV and something else, some other STD. And it was getting into the central nervous system, starting to destroy the brain and the neurological functions, created damage in there. You can look it up if you think I'm lying. I know people, and I have a lot of gay people that like to talk to me and tell me what secretly these so-called straight niggas that fuck bitches be doing. And when they knew what was happening to them, and when they knew to go get tested and when they need meds. He said, and then you know what I see a lot of in every state now, and they don't have laws for it. You move out your house and you bought another house and you get ready to put your house up for rent. You come over there within a day or two, you don't know nobody been watching. They done moved in your house or built a tent in your backyard, or living in your utility closet, your shed, or living in your front yard, and you can't put them out. You call the police, depending on what state, they'll tell you they can't do nothing. You got to evict them. It's a civil matter. It's not criminal. They're not finna get in it. And then you got to go through spending all your money. You might not get them out of there. Then they know how. A lot of people are professional squatters. So they know how to extend that shit and tell lies and get paperwork to get off your property. A lot of these people are homeless so bad and don't have jobs and opportunity and on drugs. They are now going into nice neighborhoods, taking their campers, taking their car, and just straight up walking up on somebody's proud. I saw, and it's a lot of white people going through this shit too, that never seen no shit like that and never had to deal with that shit. And I seen this video, this white man said that he couldn't even display his brother's artwork and heritage properly. He had his stuff in the shed. I don't know how he let this husband and wife in there in the shed. They were supposed to rent it for a small period of time. Got in there, wouldn't pay no rent, wouldn't leave, cussing him out. He scared of them because they were much younger. He was an older man. And they got so disgusting. They had some buckets back there, shitting all in the buckets with some rag, wiping their ass with the rag. I don't even know if it was no soap and water back there. You could tell they were drug addicts and had extreme mental problems and were violent. Once they called the reporters and they called the police this time, the police wasn't doing anything. And this is happening in Australia as well as the United States. Also, I see really bad weather and curses coming to Australia. That's what the Aboriginals under the ground, the firemen and the bushmen and the shaman that deal with magic down here and in the sky, dealing with the planets that they talk to and do their astronomy, astrology, and numerology. They said time is up. This system is collapsing and falling, and they're deliberately, the people on top, deliberately getting ready to kill as many people on the bottom to save themselves and go into the new age. They're only concerned about saving themselves or people that are with them and under their agenda. This is all deliberate, what they're doing. This is not an accident. This is not a coincidence. He said they are going to fall. The people that came over to Australia and killed their people and ate their people as meat, Nipsey told me there's a secret society that's still in place to deal with Hitler and the KKK that is extremely Aryan nations and extremely racist. They go around and secretly hunt black people. They play a game like that, hunt them down like they hunt down animals, and they have a certain amount. They hang them, they burn them, they might cut their bowels open while they hanging up at the tree, and then they roast them like they roasting a cow or chicken or anything else, and they consume the flesh. And a lot of them, they said nigger meat is sweet. Now, I don't know. I mean, I ain't deliberately ate no human. If it was ground up in some meat supply we bought, I didn't know it was in there. I believe it's in there because that's a part of their ritual. Make you eat another human like yourself and initiate you into that when it get down to that, and that might be necessary. You know, I forgot this book I saw a long time ago. It was in a comic book form. It was these racist white people, the KKK, and they said when it gets to the end like it is now, and they're going to deliberately start a race war, and they're going to be hunting down, cooking and eating niggers. Nipsey said they've been doing it and they never stopped. During the Jim Crow, before the Jim Crow era and slavery had them on the property. They know that, like, okay, right now, we're getting in to the spring solstice. It just came in. He said when it started getting real speeded up, when it's warm like that, but they have them stored up in freezers and in smoke houses and stuff for the winter and grind it up, make meatloaf and sausages and shit. He said they get real hot and they know how to use some type of machine. A code they have to, like a laser, like it trigger and produce a certain sound and frequency, tap into people's head when they want to make them go off and clown. That's why they have liquor store and church on every corner. And certain black neighborhood, that low class, real cheap ass liquor, you don't know what's in that cheap ass bill. And you know niggas be fighting and snap, and then you know the clouds cloud up around the fucking sky. Even Prince had said that right before they killed his ass with that fentanyl in that elevator. And he was talking about that on that song, Let's Go Crazy, Let's Get Nuts, and we're going to party like in 1999. Because he knew what was coming in after 1999. He said they do that frequency to kill black people, to make them kill themselves and desire things that are unnatural for them in the chemistry of the alcohol, the food, and the water, and get them to eat, make them at a disadvantage economically and socially, so you're crowded into a certain area that's low income, and then you're encouraged to eat a lot of carbohydrate that real cheap and a lot of fucking sugar. Because you know a lot of black people, that's what they thrive on, them ramen noodles, them Kool-Aid packs and shit. Now, like I just do it sometimes for fun, have a little drink and shit, but in between I'm eating a healthy meal every day. That's not something you do every day. You know, that be their main meal, some hot link and hot dogs and TV dinners, and that's not what you have to do. Or them different color cereal and shit. They do that to save their money, and then they get to their nigga, go buy their outfit and get their hair fixed, and then use their food stamp card with the cash on it to buy a Birkin bag and shit like that. I've seen black women do that. Be dressed up sharp as hell, spending $1,300 for a designer bag off a food stamp card, and be selling the stamps and shit while they cheering. They get them the cheapest shit they can fucking find, and wonder why these children are psychologically, mentally, and emotionally undeveloped and immature and dumb and can't compete in the Western world or anywhere else, and they don't teach them and develop their mind and shit. He told me that what's happening. You're gonna see more of these lynching, and they hide the lynchings. And Nipsey said, why? Because of the sheriff and the police department and people working with other law enforcement agents that see it, and they know these racist groups are out here, but they just watch them and they don't disarm them. And when a lot of these serial killers come up, because now we see a lot of black serial killers that have always hidden, and black folks claim black folks didn't commit suicide, black folks don't go to no psychiatrist, and black folks ain't no serial killers. That's a goddamn lie. They're hidden and they're secret because, like I told you, I've been exposed to them in my family and I've seen them. And then the families will hide what they do. So because they get them and create false arrests or pull them over, and a lot of these people in law enforcement, now it's been confirmed, it's wide out in the open, are in gangs and are racist and hate black people. They have a certain quantity of them, and they like to be in black neighborhoods and run those areas and the black and browns so they can control them and do dirty shit like that. They want to deal with population control and really make sure black folks are extinct. But that's not going to be able to happen because that's against the laws of nature. You didn't create everybody. You're not going to be able to unbalance the world where it's only white skinned people can live in it. That's not going to happen. It'll be a power because there's more people of color on the planet than white. You know, they're trying to whitewash and wash them all out and get some of that blood in them. You know, this is a really deep thing. You're talking about chromosomes, genetics, bloodline. See, this is what this is about. And who's going to run the world because they took it. It wasn't given to them. It was given to people of color. How can even white scientists admit, how can black people, the African, be older than anybody on the planet, but they didn't run the world first? That's impossible. White people couldn't have ran the world first if they parents are black. You can go and study this stuff for yourself. He's dealing with the genetic structure, and this is what this is about, blood and the fear of a black planet. And these people believe they are elitists and they are superior because of their genetics, and they believe they have the divine right to do what they do, and God is on their side. And they twisted the Bible and said black folks are the beast of the field, and you put them to heel, and you control them and get them down, and you rule over them. A black person has never been scientifically classified as an animal. That's also a human being. We're human beings. And this Aboriginal told me this system is crashing. And he said, this is in the time zone. And we don't even know the real time. We're not in the real time zone. You need to study Jewish time and look at Ethiopian Bible, go back to Egypt, because this calendar and the year they got you in, the Gregorian calendar, is off. And I started learning more and more to stress to study that with Nipsey. Because the original so-called Jew is African, black, Hebrew. You're not all slaves that came on slave ships over here. A lot of you are already here. Your relatives are already here. And they were going from here to over there and around the whole world and dominating the whole world. And were the first navigators and had the first boats and ships. They don't want you to know that. And so all this stuff is you're going backwards to go forward. They got to keep you off, let you think you're prospering for a little while, then throw you off and throw you back and raise interest and raise prices and create inflation, because they're never going to let you be. It is the fear of letting you get to the level I am so you can be equal to me, and then you'll take it over. Like all of you niggas, every time we let you in something, you take it over. We're not going to let that happen. And we have to protect the white man because, oh, let me shut up. Let's see. I have to be too careful because they'll lie on me and say I'm inciting a riot against the group. And I'm not. I'm just speaking history. I ain't making up shit. I ain't encouraging about, you know what? Let me leave it alone. I do that on another channel. I'll do my private video and put it on my site. I have to be real careful what I say, you know. But it's the truth what the fuck I'm saying, though. This is saying, look at this shit. Government politics. We have to study geopolitics and see what's going on in every part of the world, because the same thing is going on in the U.S. and China will be the world superpower. If it keeps going the way it's going and rise above the U.S. and the U.S. currency will be worth nothing in a minute. In the next few years, it will not be worth nothing, and that's done on purpose. When you see this crash, this is supposed to happen because this is their world that they took. It's a matrix that you're in that they control to bring it down. Y'all need to get out of these inner cities. Get your property where you don't have to be in an apartment building, or I wouldn't. I hate living in high rise where you have to go high up above somebody or somebody below you. If something happens in that building, you're going to be stuck and fucked. 911 scared the shit out of me. And when I saw that, I'm just really paranoid about stuff like that. Living in a building where you have no control. All your air and everything is controlled by everybody, an elevator and some steps. If you're in a building like that, now everybody's going to rush out at the same time. Somebody going to get stampeded, or y'all going to die just trying to get out because everybody's trying to get out at the same time, like a fire in a crowded nightclub. Because, like I said, you see people getting on people's property, moving in their house, closet, yard, and won't fucking leave and are very violent and they on that zombie shit. So them people are much stronger and will kill you about your own fucking property. They searching for food and clothing and shelter while they out here on dope or these rents are so high they putting people on the fucking street. They are creating, and these are big corporations, people that run the world and some of the most powerful people that own more real estate than anybody in the world. Like what's it? Donald Trump's daughter. She's married to one of them, and the number on their building in New York is 666. That should tell you something. David Kushner, I think that's what his name, Kushner, her husband, the Trump girl, Ivanka Trump husband. These people are deliberately doing this to basically create the zombie apocalypse. So y'all can do them a favor and kill your own self. Kill each other, kill yourself off. This is a very dangerous time. You better get your weapons and shit and get you a place outside these areas and your own water supply, get your water filters and your basements and store your shit up because it's going to get to the point the government is not going to protect you. I mean, the police can't be everywhere at all the time. And all police are not bad, and I believe we need them. But it's going to get to a point that some of them are going to get murdered, are not going to get paid and have the proper protection, and going to quit or retire and move to another state and locate to another area because a lot of them are not going to even be safe from what they see. It's going to be mayhem. Then you see in these stores with food and clothes and shoes are now just closing right now. You think that's an accident? So people ain't gonna be able to get the basic necessities that they need, even if they have money, even if they have Bitcoin. Where you are, you got to now regroup. And these people don't want to listen. But I have been telling you, Nipsey has been saying this now for 3 years. And that the water contamination and radioactive isotopes are in the water and diseases and all types of water-related storms are going to occur and people dying and strange new strains of viruses and bacteria are raising up along with the sexual promiscuity where we are dealing with these people don't care and do anything. That's the main way to do it to somebody, by their own vices. And because sex is so beautiful and incredible and people get so addicted to it, as well as like to get on drugs to intensify it. And they put them in a position where they're doing a lot of group sex now, like they've always secretly done, but it wasn't as prevalent, where it's opening them up to people to implant this shit in them on purpose at the parties. That's what Nipsey's telling me. They do it on purpose. And, you know, he's been in the parties. He's been in the industry. And he said they'd have no designer diseases and designer drugs. We know that we see that. So, anyway, hit my catch up, make it club, baby. I ain't ate all day. I've been drinking water and stuff and damn tasting knuckles and shit. And I got to get me a little nap. Goddamn, I've been working for 2 or 3 days straight. This nigga got me goddamn working. Always getting a bitch something to do, keep a bitch busy as fuck. But I'm glad y'all like what he has me to create. And I thank y'all for loving and supporting me. And I will talk to y'all soon. Hit that cash app, goddammit. Hit that cash app, bitch, and make it clap, goddammit.